All right, we are on to the 88 litters. This would be lots 36, 37, and 38. These would be the 88 litter females. These go to they're out of step one, and then their mother would be the kingpin like this, so it'd be a step one's half sister. So it's a lined up pedigree, and as I said on the Barra, is a tremendous kind of a litter. We'll probably potentially redo that mating again because it works so well on making Barras and gilts that we think can be big time good. And both goes back, obviously, the step one's a first time boar here, their crop, but man, we love the pigs. Watson deals worked extremely good, and we lined this sow up on that like this. It's worked so well for him and many others. We think that made some gilts that not only have quality but resale value from a pedigree standpoint. We're going to start with lot 36. So this is 88-7. This is a gilt that's very good in terms of her design and build. A gilt that's more immature, but man, she's square. She's up on her pasterns and still has a good amount of muscle shape. And for this gilt at her particular size, is she the biggest for in this litter? Probably not, but she's plenty big enough for the middle of December, we think. Proportions are good, bones are good, square hip and hind leg, the feedable kind of a Yorkshire that's going to be the right kind when it matters for darn sure, because she's not going to be a big stretchy one. She's not going to be a little small fat one by any means. We just think her proportions are awesome. And one that we've got, I think, a very high ceiling. Potentially that gilt could go on. I think, it's harder to feed a December into the August setting. If you've got a state fair that can show those, we think that she can be the kind of gilt that can get there in terms of her maturity and be very competitive into the past the Louisville setting in July. We think she can get past it and be, in this particular litter, a very competitive gilt on down to the summer. The lot 37 is going to be next, and this would be 88-8. This gilt's kind of been a standout in the litter. She's a big burly one that's still got the extension, the look, loose, flexible, good hip and hind leg, and bones are big. Bones are big, and her toes are good. Everything matches, comes and goes with widths. Feedability on this one is going to be second to none. Easy feeding. Types like this can make people famous because she's the big ring kind, but still got the muscle and power. If you want to go out and be a weekend warrior, we think she's the kind that can kind of be dual purpose for that. We like that gilt quite a bit. Lots 38 is going to be 88-10, and this is a gilt that's very similar to the first gilt I talked about in terms of her maturity pattern, but another one, huge hind leg, forearms big. She's awesome looking up in her head and neck, and still maintains levelness with a good tail set, and one that's not going to get flat-footed, but she'll be tall-fronted, awesome looking in terms of her design from the side. But once she bulks up, and she will with that pedigree, I think that another one, not to sound repetitive, big ring, big time kind of gilt. I think these three gilts have a lot of upside potential in terms of being ones that they can get their picture taken often.